Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. It's USA versus Great Britain in the World Baseball Classic, and let's check in on the Yankees all across the World Baseball Classic. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
Judge swings, launches it deep left field, heading towards the wall. It is gone. The 1-0, fly ball, opposite field, did you go?
And Albies, deep drive, right center field, down to their...
It's New York Minute Sports.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Excuse my singing, but I am as giddy as a schoolboy because the World Baseball Classic is upon us, folks. The 20th year of the World Baseball Classic, and it keeps getting better every single year. Just want to give a shout out to FANATICS for sending me all this merch, a hoodie and this wonderful USA jersey. Guys, go to FANATICS, buy your jerseys right now, and rep your country the way you should. If you usually catch my show, I'm talking Yankees, guys, and if this is your first time seeing me, welcome to the New York Minute Sports Show. It's New York Sports for New York Nuts, but let's get down to the reason we're here. It's baseball, baseball, baseball. And if you watched the Chinese and Korea game last night, it was one of the best baseball games I've ever seen. Panama, one of the best games I've ever seen. Period. Stop.
On the biggest stage in international baseball. And the 1-2, crushed, left field line, deep, Puerto Rico, increíble!
But now, the Great Britain, the United States, it's like 1776 all over again, folks, and they had a war down in Houston last night. Now, let's take a 30,000-foot view of Team USA. Right now, it seems like when they've opened up both games, Logan Webb and Skubal have both given up home runs to lead off the game, which has given the other teams, Brazil and Great Britain, a little bit of false hope. The reason it looks like they're sleepwalking through the first 5 innings is because a lot of the pitchers that are facing Team USA, they've never seen before, and they don't have a scouting report on them. If you take the guy last night that was pitching for Great Britain, which was Viva played in the Mexican leagues, AAA, and there was no scouting report on him. So even if the guy is not a upper echelon type pitcher, you can make these guys look really, really stupid, like the Bryce Harpers and the Aaron Judges of the world, by being a mediocre pitcher by just not seeing or knowing what you throw. Look at the 98-mile-an-hour fastball from the Brazilian 18-year-old in the first game against Team USA and struck out Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge met with him after the game and shook his hand because that's what's the greatest thing about the World Baseball Classic. It is showing talent all over the place that you might not see on a regular basis. Not to mention the leadoff hitter for Team Brazil, the Manny Ramirez of Brazil. I thought that was a nickname. I didn't know it was really Manny Ramirez's kids. 2 home runs in the first game for Team Brazil led off the game. The guy looks like an absolute stud. Then you take the electrician for Team Czechoslovakia, who struck out Shohei Ohtani last year and struck out the side last night with a 76-mile-an-hour breaking ball. So this is the greatest part of the World Baseball Classic. 1, it's spreading baseball all over the world. 2, it's great storylines. And 3, can you imagine Panama, Dominican Republic, and the energy in that stadium last night, guys? It was unbelievable. Now, let's check in with New York Yankees all around the World Baseball Classic and see how they're doing. A lot of Yankee fans are frustrated and do not like this tournament and do not like the chance of getting hurt or stunting the development of our young guys when they should be in spring training for our team who pays their salary. But guess what? Look at what Caballero's doing for Panama in the World Baseball Classic right now, folks.
And a flare to center field, and Panama's back in front. An RBI single for Jose Caballero.
He single-handedly kept Panama in that game last night. He gets a bloop signal to take the lead in the game. Then, the next play in the defensive substitution, he steals a base. Then, in the 11th, he turns a double play by himself and then ties the game up again. This is what the Caballero that the New York Yankees think that they're going to get this year. That's why Anthony Volpe should be worried about his job at the shortstop position. Caballero brings an X factor to the New York Yankees this year. He's got a clutch gene. He needs a right-handed bat, which the Yankees desperately need. He can steal 50 bags a year and put pressure on the starting pitcher. Guys, the amount of pressure situations in playing for your country is a lot more valuable in your development than playing a meaningless grapefruit game down in Sarasota or up in Tampa Bay. Let's go all over the World Baseball Classic, and let's go check in on the New York Yankees who are playing for their countries all over the place. Well, let's start with Great Britain last night and Jazz Chisholm with his golden sombrero that he had last night. And I told you on the broadcast 2 nights ago that this was going to exactly happen to Jazz Chisholm, that he was going to go 0 for 4 against Aaron Judge. You know why? Because Jazz Chisholm's like, let me show the rest of the world how good I am. And he goes extra. He tries extra hard. He overswings, and that's how you go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts last night, Jazz Chisholm. You might always hear me say, Jazz 70%, Jazz 70%, Jazz 70%, because he needs to start talking 70% less of the time. He needs to start being egotistical 70% of the time, and he needs to only swing 70% of effort from the batter's box, and he can hit 45 home runs this year. When Jazz Chisholm gets in his head, which is a very large place, he gets in his head, and then also he wants to show everybody how well he can do because Aaron Judge is on the other side of the field. He's like, I'm going to show Aaron Judge who's the real left-handed hitter on this team, and that's how you wind up going 0 for 4, guys. Jazz Chisholm, is he going to be an integral part of the New York Yankees this year? Absolutely. But is Jazz Chisholm a head case? You got that right. For the New York Yankees, as far as pitching is concerned, you got Fernando Cruz, Elmer Rodriguez, Duval, and Bednar all got scoreless innings. They looked really, really sharp. Austin Wells had a home run today for the Dominican Republic, a 2-run shot. He's also looking really good. Another guy that is completely taking this situation by the horns. He's literally crushing the scoreboard, as you see right there. It's our captain of the New York Yankees, none other than Aaron Judge. And he has been the leader of this team, getting a little grief for his speech in the beginning of the year. But you know what? He's not a speech giver, okay? You see what the guy does with his bat. With that huge 2-run home run to left field in Houston against Brazil, and last night with an RBI in a crucial spot, went 1 for 4. But guess what? He was getting MVP chance down in Houston, folks. And guess what? There is 0 love lost between Aaron Judge and the people of Houston, because I don't think a lot of people are traveling or as crazy as me to travel down to Miami for the World Baseball Classic, which I will be for the finals. But down there is a lot of Houston fans filling out that stadium, and they were chanting MVP for Aaron Judge. It just shows when you're playing for your country, when you're playing for pride of your country, it doesn't matter what team they play for during the regular season, because guys like Duran, guys like Bellinger, guys like Bregman, they're all on the same team now. So I wanted to come in, I wanted to check in with you guys, I wanted to show you some highlights from the game, just give you a quick rundown of what's going on in the World Baseball Classic, and I will be live streaming tomorrow, guys, live, Team USA, Team Mexico, on Fox. I can't show the game. I can't let you listen to the game through the live stream, so I am going to be broadcasting it live, doing the play-by-play. Yes, the play-by-play. I did my first game last night against Panama and the Dominican Republic. It went okay. I can only go from here, folks. And if you love baseball, and if you love Major League Baseball, you found your home right here, guys. It's New York Minute Sports. Hit that notification button. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel. Let's blow this up. Another thanks to Fanatics for the jersey, for the hoodie. If you haven't got your World Baseball Classic merch, what are you waiting for, folks? Go and get it right now. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Bye.